Welcome to the VonVodcast. My name is Jason von Berg. So Flash is on SABC3 every Wednesday night, and this is one of the co-hosts that you will get to see every single Wednesday. Isabella de Villiers, how are you?
Hello.
Are you well?
Yeah, I'm cool. Having my cup of tea, so that's always good.
Okay, so we're getting to know Isabella here at Tasha's in Morningside, and apparently she drinks 5 roses, is that correct?
Yes,
Do you
I
like
love
weak
tea.
tea?
What tea?
Weak.
No, strong tea. And lots of milk and a little bit of sugar.
How much sugar?
Half a teaspoon.
Is it
I know
sweet enough?
I know it's lame, but I really do taste the half a teaspoon of sugar.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, Isabella, Flash has been on SABC3 for the last 4 months? Almost 4 months.
Almost 4 months now.
How's it been going?
I've been loving it so much. It's just been really, really fun. It's a fun project to be involved in. It's not too serious. It's glamorous and frivolous, and yeah, I've been having so much fun.
And now the work at hand that you're doing on Flash, what's that like? I mean, are you a big entertainment follower? Do you like being on a show like this?
Should I give the Flash answer or the Isabella answer?
Let's give the Flash one first, and then we'll do the Isabella.
I love celebrities. I'm totally into celebrities. I'm all about the gossip. It's so much fun. Rah, 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 rah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Isabella one?
I'm so clueless. Literally we do these, I shouldn't say this is bad.
No, man,
but
it's
literally
fine.
we do these inserts, and I promise you, the producers are like, okay, Isabella, this is Kanye West. He sings. Literally they give me a little brief of who's who and what's the latest news, and I'm like, okay, Kanye West, that's him, okay,
Okay, so we'll educate you here. Kanye West has Rihanna in his new music video, and it's called Paradise.
I know who Rihanna is. She's cool. Yes.
How do you know
Ella.
Okay, there you go. How could you ever forget the Ella?
Exactly.
Ella.
Isabella, Ella.
Ah, brilliant. That's your soundtrack, I guess. Let's call that your soundtrack.
I love it.
So there's a lot of interesting stuff that you do on Flash. What's been one of the most fun things to be introduced with VonVodcast?
I think the most fun part of Flash has definitely been working with VonVodcast. He's the two of us get along like a house on fire, and I think that's often. You get along because you have to get along, but this time it's actually really working with someone who's cool, and we click. And I think we're very much like a brother-sister relationship, because I grew up with 3 brothers, but they're way older than me, so I was quite bullied as a little girl. And I'm kind of experiencing that with VonVodcast, all these little quirks in between the texts, and I'm just like, oh, VonVodcast, bite me, kind of thing. And so it's kind of, we have fun, nothing serious, and I'm actually, the more we get to know each other, the cooler it gets. So that's probably the best part about Flash, is our relationship.
So we're getting to know you a little bit more. We know that she drinks 5 roses tea. We know that she has 3 brothers. Now, something I know, but you might not know, is that she has a B Music Honours from UCT.
I do actually.
You're a singer.
You've been doing research.
I have indeed.
Naughty.
It's my job.
It probably is, yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about that, your singing career.
Well, jeepers, I actually come from an entertainment family.
Okay.
My parents own an opera company up here in Joburg. So it's basically them and Cape Town Opera. So I've always grown up with opera. I never went to Disney World. I went to the Met in New York.
Wow.
Or to symphony concerts, that was basically me growing up. But oh gosh, I think it's often how it works out with doctors' kids. A doctor's child is usually the kids in school who are the most sick. And I think with a musician's child, it's often the kid who can't read music and doesn't play an instrument. So literally, I knew a lot about music, but when I got to matric, I was like, hey, let me go and study music and go and see if I like it and if it's something that I'm interested in, not just because of the sake of what I grew up with, but if it's actually something that I find joy in. And I went to go and study VonVodcast first at Stellenbosch, and I loved my first year. I loved singing. It gives me such joy to sing. I still sing in church. I don't sing as much professionally anymore because Flash has kind of taken over that. And also my teacher is in Cape Town, so it's a bit harder to keep it all going, because it's a long process as an opera singer to get there, the technique and all of that. And my life has just moved more and more towards TV. Which I really enjoy, but I do still sing every now and again.
Well, we won't ask you today, but we will ask you at some stage to sing. Okay.
Just give me warning, and then I'll warm up properly.
Okay, I got it down. Now, you're also a scuba diver.
How do you know this?
You know, I do my research.
Oh, I love scuba diving. You can put me in a bathtub with a regulator and I'll be happy.
Well, I want to do my scuba diving course at the end when it gets warmer, so I'll come and get some lessons.
You should. And you should definitely, don't just do the open water, course. You must do the advanced course, because there is nothing, anything like it, as being 30 meters down deep in the ocean. Like, doing a deep dive is probably the coolest thing in the world. And you get knocked. It feels like every 10 meters you go, it's like having a martini.
Brilliant. Okay, cool.
It's awesome. So down there, you're like, hey, I feel like doing somersaults and backwards.
Well, when I do my diving course, I will come and speak to you, and we can maybe go to Setswana or to Thailand.
I love that.
Do an insert in the VonVodcast.
I like that.
Good
That's
idea.
awesome.
All right, Isabella. Well, we'll save all the other information for a later stage. But it's been awesome chatting to you.
Awesome chatting to you too.
And
Thanks so
enjoy
much for having me.
doing Flash.
Awesome.
Like it.
Thanks so much. Mwah. Hi, I'm Isabella from Flash, and you're watching VonVodcast.